Hello, I'm Keegan. This is Who Lived in the School, a Russian folklore story. Once upon a time, deep in the forest, there was a skull. Now this skull had been picked apart by ants and was just laying there in the sun. One day, a little mouse came scurrying by and spotted the skull, and wondering if anyone was home, said, little house, who lives in this little house?" Upon getting no response, the mouse decided that this would make a perfect home, and he scurried inside. Now, the little mouse was happy to be out of the forest, and happy to have a home all to himself. But one day, a frog came croaking, jumping by. And the frog went, little house, who lives in this little house?" And the burrowing mouse came outside. "I am burrowing mouse, who are you?" "I am croaking frog." And the mouse, seeing that the frog needed a home, invited him inside. "Come inside." And the two of them went and lived in the skull together. And they were happy, as there was plenty of room. Later, Hide-a-Hill Hare came by, and with his ear to the ground, he spotted the skull and said, little house, who lives in this little house?" And the two came out. "Burrowing mouse and croaking frog, who are you?" The hare responded, "I am Hideaway Hare." And the mouse invited the hare inside of his house. "Come inside." And the three of them went and enjoyed their stay. It wasn't long before a sly, yet energetic fox came running by. And the fox spotted the house and said, little house, who lives in this little house?" "Little mouse and croaking frog and Hideaway Hare, who are you?" And the fox responded, "I am the fox who runs everywhere." And the little mouse, seeing as there was enough room in the house, decided to invite the fox inside. "Come inside." And the four of them went and were happy. They got along real well, and they played games until one day, a wolf came wandering by on its prowl, and sneaking up to the skull went, little house, who lives in this little house?" Now the four of them came outside, like usual, and the little mouse went, little mouse and croaking frog and Hideaway Hare and fox who runs everywhere, who are you? And the wolf said, I am the wolf who leaps out of the bushes. And the mouse looked back at the skull and thought, there's enough room for the wolf. And he invited the wolf inside. They all went inside their skull. And he was right. There was enough room. And they were all happy together. But it was getting a little cramped. That's when a bear came wandering by, and spotting the skull, went, little house, who lives in this little house? And the mouse came outside. Burrowing mouse and croaking frog, and hideaway hare, and fox who runs everywhere, and wolf who leaps out of the bushes. Who are you? That was when the bear got up and said, I am the bear who squashes everything. And the bear sat on the skull, squashing the little mouse, the croaking frog, the hideaway hare, the fox who runs everywhere, and the wolf who leaps out of the bushes.